Whether you're Zooming or Skyping or talking to somebody in person, sitting opposite them or standing opposite them, the best way to be in yourself is to have good posture. You'll feel better, you'll communicate more clearly, you'll come more from your center, you'll make better decisions and have better intuitions and better divine guidance overall. So how to get better posture? Here are 3 quick tips how you can get into that perfect alignment. Your body is actually the antenna between heaven and earth, so you want to make sure that it's not a crooked antenna. Sometimes when we lean forward, we get collapsed and worried and anxious. When we lean back, we pretend we don't care. In both scenarios, we're off our center, and we want to correct that and bring it back into the center. So you want to feel as if you're lifted from the back of the top of the head. That means pretend your spine continues ad infinitum up to the heavens. It's a very loose feeling. It's not as rigid feeling. It's very loose, as if the head is just sort of bobbing on top of your neck, on top of the shoulders, the rest of the body. Everything is very relaxed, but there is this slight lift you feel from the back of the top of the head. That means your chin will be more level with the floor. It won't be up and it won't be down. You also want to make sure you have a right angle. If you're sitting, you want to have a right angle from your spine to your thighs and from your thighs to your calves, ideally. Most important angle is from your spine to your thighs. You don't want this angle, you don't want this angle, you don't want this angle, you don't want this angle. So when you're Zooming or Skyping online, you want to make sure you're sitting straight on your sits bones, and again you are in your center feeling lifted. When you're leaning forward, which is often the case when we're Zooming because we're looking at the other people and we want to communicate with the other people, we sometimes can get overshadowed and we can feel a little bit down, because when we're leaning down, we tend to feel down. And when we're leaning back, again, there is this feeling of feeling relaxed and laid back, but also not being completely present. And when you're communicating with other people, or with yourself for that matter, you want to feel present. You want to have that secure feeling where you're in your center, where you make good decisions and have good intuition, and communication is coming from you to other people or to yourself. You don't want to feel as if you have to bend into the space of the other people or leave your own space to make room for somebody else. Best communication happens when you're in your own center and everybody else is in their own center, and from there we communicate. Because then we're guided from within, we're all placed in our center, and we're guided from within, and if everybody does that, then the right solution will emerge in the midst of all that circle of good communication. When you are in your center, in this perfect position of being at a right angle, when you have good posture, then you have good inner guidance, intuition, and decision making, and that is the goal. Feel lifted from the top of the spine as if it's lifted into the heavens. At the same time, your root chakra is connected with the earth. So as if you're on that golden ray of light up and down. You want to be straight, meaning you want to feel that lift, and you want to have no forward motion, no backward motion. You don't want to bend your antenna. Remember, your body is the antenna between heaven and earth, and you want to make sure your antenna is straight. Not rigid, but straight, aligned, flexible, and fluid. In that position, you have better intuition, better decision making, and your communication will be more flowy within your own body and also with other people. It is also good when you are sitting and you want to have that good posture to have a right angle between your spine and your thighs, and or between your thighs and your calves. So that there is sitting position should be, maybe you need to elevate your bottom a little bit on a pillow so that you are fairly straight with your thighs and there's a right angle to the floor, and or that there is a right angle between the spine and the thighs. That one is actually the most important angle, because remember, when we lean forward into the other people, into the monitor, into whatever, then we are compromising our own position, our own posture, our own alignment with divine. Okay? When we're leaning back, same thing. We're leaning away from our center. Being in your center is key for good communication within the body. So all the parts are aligned, all the chakras are on top of each other, and with other people, because then it comes from your center. Whatever decision you make, whatever intuition you have, comes truly from your center. All right, I hope this helped you, and I will see you again very soon. Enjoy your good posture and your communication within your body and with others. Bye-bye.